Greeting interwebs, this is Jackie K, and welcome for some more Let's Go Eevee. Last time on our adventures, I realized that I could have saved us a whole episode if I just went up to floor 7 and walked left. Because we got the card key now, and with it, the world's our oyster, including obviously one of these paths. One of these walls, blocked off by the card key, are going to lead to a teleporter that we need to get to progress through the rest of this headquarters. This building, this place that might as well be a dungeon. And I forgot just how many rocket grunts freaking have there's so many Voltorbs and Electrodes here. Kind of an inconvenient time to try to raise up a flying type. Whatever the case may be. Just gonna push through. And you just go boom DA anyway, so I think I just like crippled my ground type and... Oh, you know what? I was wondering why like the explosion moves have just been doing so little damage today. But I remembered, like, this is after the self-destruct nerf. Those of you not in the know, older generations of Pokemon, I forget exactly what gen they did. I try to go for my memory banks, and first thing that comes to mind is like Gen 5, maybe even Gen 4. But one of those older generations, they changed the way that self-destruct and explosion work. It's kind of busted in the old days, and I'm surprised that they actually made it so busted. Not only did it have that high amount of power when it knocked you out, but it's weird to try to explain to people, but for some reason, specifically for that move and that move alone, it cuts the defense of the Pokemon in half, and then does the damage for the move. So like it's doing double the damage that you look at the power point or the power move that the game has, and it does double the damage that move would normally take place. Like, is that Gen Girl like radar going off, or is that my imagination? My favorite gen is Heart Gold, Soul Silver, or Hoenn. It's funny you say that, Ghost Clan, because when it comes to games, like, I kind of lean between Black and White and Heart Gold, Soul Silver myself. It's more so like for repeat playthroughs, I definitely favor Heart Gold, Soul Silver. But I do have a soft spot for just playing Black and White for the first time and just how amazing that experiencing that game for the first time was. I kind of don't have as strong feelings for Hoenn, but it's up there. It's not one of the worst ones. And what you got with that Porygon just sitting there? I don't know why I kind of thought that like he'd be... Oh! How about you take my Porygon off my hands for me? Now that I see that item over there, I want to make sure I get it before I leave this floor. Oh well. Just push on forward, I suppose. Oh, I'm sorry, like, you can only see an Ekans, Narbok, and coughing so many times before you run out of things to say. And I mean, I see them trying to spice it up by throwing things like Voltorbs, and Team Rocket's team's a little bit more diverse than I remember. But I mean, with only 150 Pokemon out there, unless you like completely give them no theming whatsoever, eventually gonna run out of Pokemon and start having repeats. And I think that's just what we're running into here. Well, thankfully you wasted your turn doing a stat boost move that you're not even gonna get the chance to use. Speaking of moves I'm not even gonna get a chance to move, like, I can't believe I didn't even just take an opportunity to do the Sword Stance. I guess I thought I'd just be sweeping through everyone as is. So it'd just be a waste of time. I mean, it's not even that much more of a waste of time, considering here we are. Alright. It was a puzzle like this where we originally found the Silph Key in the first place. Okay, I think this is kind of funny. I pick up the item. We could try her. She doesn't actually fight us? I literally walked myself into that. And Ghost Clan over here is saying, trying to buy Soul Silver, but the original is so expensive. I guess I could see how it could be, like, if you didn't pick up the games or didn't hold on to them. Thankfully for me, like, I held on to the majority of my childhood games. I guess because, like, I got into LPing early on, and I knew that, like, all the games I would have would be useful to hold on to for someday, just because I know that the possibility of revisiting them would be out there somewhere. But I kind of just, like, forget how expensive some of those old games would get when you don't actually have them on hand. You know, like the Poke Walkers thing, like, I don't imagine, like, trying to get Heart Gold Soul Silver with the Poke Walker. That's probably, the Poke Walker alone probably just, like, buffs up doubles the price of the video game in of itself. Again, I don't pay too close attention to that market, so I don't know for sure. It's a little bit of a shame because I do have a Poke Walker, but it's been dead for a while. I never really had the ambition to actually check out to see if it was just the batteries being dead. It probably is just the batteries being dead. But I don't know, for some reason I'm not so sure if it... For some reason I get worried that it might not just be the battery, so, like, better just to leave myself in the suspense of not knowing than to, like, confirm my disappointment. Or something really weird like that. Alright. I'm so glad we get to see Rocket Dude on the chair. What's going on? First that annoying kid who was annoyingly strong, and now you? Why are kids allowed in here? Oh wow, he's not even fighting us? Something tells me we're going the right way though, if it's like... Oh, you're not the first annoying kid I've seen today. Crossing my fingers. It'd be nice to actually finish up Sylph Cole in this stream. Yes, that's exactly where I want to go. Okay, I don't even remember getting healed, but I'll take it. Maybe just because I've been, like, speeding through these grunts so easily that I haven't even taken any damage, but... Alright, because the one time I didn't want to kill something, they didn't meditate. That's what it was. Well, this has been... Despite the concern I had with all the Voltorbs and pouring out that probably no Thunderbolt in here, this has been a pretty good opportunity to get Order up to the level of the rest of the team. And it's probably for the best that 69 just sat in the back, or sat in the box for right now. Considering that, like, she's like, with all the poison types in here, she's not going to be doing that much. Plus, when we inevitably, like, swap Gliss hits back in the box for 69, I won't feel so bad because 69, or should I say Gliss has had plenty of opportunities to get up in levels just from hanging out with the party through this particular section. Yeah, I was a little worried. I was considering just, like, putting this off into as much as I could, but it's turning out to be a pretty good grinding experience at the very least. A little slightly more engaging than throwing Pokeballs at wild Pokemon for like half an hour. But yes, this is exactly what I was looking for. Shh! I'm a beautiful spy who's disguised as a nurse. Oh, you're tired? You should have a nap here. Shh, don't go tell anyone I'm a spy, okay? If you do, I'll have to give you a scolding. Well, something about this nurse makes Jenna Girl excited. That's a little rude. I didn't even realize there was a hidden item, like, behind the wall here. I was pressing A just because I was just so hopeful that I could actually, like, have my character appreciate the art for once. Yeah, here it is. Alright, so... I remember needing to go there, and then, like, from there I follow the path forward until I get to the next point of interest in this place. How quickly we get there, though, is a little bit more up in the air. Kind of get the feeling I'm just reaching to a point where I can just, like, go back to the main floor, which is kind of a problem, because that's not where I want to go. I want to go forward for the plot, not back to where I started. And when did Persian could even learn freaking hypnosis anyways? Whatevs. Didn't connect. Not an issue to care. Moving on forward. Alright, yeah, as I was afraid of. Ending back up where the staircase is, floor 9. But I haven't opened up this door yet, so I guess we'll see if the card key leads us to anywhere too new before I backtrack. Something tells me the teleporter is kind of new. But it's not. Oh boy, I mean, I think I at least remember where I gotta go to heal. Who's ready for more mindless wandering? I sure am. Now I feel like you have to like really play this game a ton in order to have it memorized, and like I feel like I'm doing dumb just like going to every teleporter I see, but I kind of feel like my logic is that eventually I'm gonna hit somewhere new. And like, what am I gonna do? Take the time to go up the stairs? Yeah, I know I've been this way before, but there had to have been more to this path than just a nurse. It just felt too important to be something else. Alright, so, not spy. Open the way up here, and I just made a circle. Alright, I gotta like try something different. Let's see if I can connect with my memory of looking up a guide to this place like 5 years ago. The fact that there was an item I haven't picked up yet is a promising sign in of itself, though. I guess I'll start here. And there's also a grunt I haven't fought before. Welcome to floor 10. So good of you to join me. Now tell me, how close am I to your leader? You can just use hot and cold if you really gotta. Oh, hey. There's that electric type that I was worried about having my flying type lead up against. Pokemon. And you know what? You might as well, like, if there was a reason for me to be worried about switching, it would be because of the electric type move. So this is probably the safest play. Though in the back of my mind, I had a feeling it would just blow up, so it wouldn't really matter what Pokemon I had out here. Pardon me. You know what, why not? I'll just Earthquake and end it off here. It's been a while since we've seen someone besides Order do literally anything in this place. So why not spice it up with sweeping with a different Pokemon? Now, if you're not going to help me make progress, then get out of my way and let me just enjoy the glories of my mindless wandering. Let me be rewarded somehow. Max Revive, which is real nice. I don't even think you can buy those. Rare Candy. I haven't messed around with candy lately, so... Oh! The TM for Flamethrower, that's real good. I'm not even sure if I could... Again, I'm not sure if I can actually make use out of it, but I'll always appreciate having it. Hoopalele can freaking learn it. Let me double check the moves I have on Gambalea. Because she could definitely make use of it more. But I have Amnesia. Am I actually going to use it though? I want to keep Psychic just because we've been fighting so many poison types here. TMs are reusable, so I can use it later. I'm tempted to keep Thunderbolt on Hoopalele though, just because like all the Zubats we've been running into. I forget if any of these moves are TMs, like Waterfall, but I want to have same type attack bonus. Yeah, we'll hold on to it for later. If I come, it'll be useful to have. At the very least, it'll be useful to have. If I come across, if I know I'm going to come across a lot of trainers with like ice types or grass types, because TMs are reusable in this game, I have a lot more flexibility with my moveset. Like Thunderbolt can be interchanged with Flamethrower whenever I need it to, and similar things like that. You know, I was just trying to get some water, and Lord and behold, I actually was given some water. Alright, I guess I'll take this teleporter to start off with. But it's not really appearing to be new. So, let's backtrack a little. Try one of these other ones before I, like, go wandering around in a circle. I think this is a teleporter I wasn't in yet. No. I just came from that one. So, by that logic, this would be the one I haven't come from yet. And if this doesn't lead me to anywhere new, then I can at least like backtrack and check that one teleporter that we haven't been through yet. Alright. Yeah, back one more. And this one? Well, at least leads me to those items that I was wondering if I could get to. And I am just next to determined to make sure I don't end off this episode until we at least make our way to that part. Those who have played this game before know what I'm talking about. I'm getting a little discouraged though, because I'm kind of running out of options of places I've checked out yet. Floor 4. Now let's just backtrack down. I feel like I explored all my options in floor 10. So let's double check to make sure there wasn't anything I missed in floor 9. Now that's where the nurse was, but you know what, while I'm here, might as well heal up. Boom, boop, 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 boop. Yeah, let's go down one more. Floor 8. Anywhere I haven't opened up with the card key yet. That would be... Really? I definitely was here before, because I remember this dude. No, I'm gonna resist the temptation. I'm going to just go down these floors by the stairs, one by one, until I find an area with a card key door that I haven't opened up yet. Because that's the only way that I'm gonna avoid running around in circles. Hey, you're not Rocky, you came to save us? Why, thank you. I wanted you to have this Pokemon for saving us. Sign of progress! In the original games, you would have a rival fight right before talking to this guy that gives you the Lapras. Is it Lapras? So now that I have the Lapras, I know that I'm going the right direction and not getting lost. That's more hype than even the Lapras itself, and Lapras isn't a bad Pokemon. But... Ooh. In the original games, you talk to the Lapras guy, find their teleporter, and make your way forward, but that's just in this room. Well, hey, Procrastinati, you're right where the rival would have normally been in the original games. How do I get to you? Well, I mean, we're about at 20 minutes anyway, so maybe I'll try to figure out where to go in between parts. We can at least end off on a high note of getting the Lapras, even if it didn't lead my way towards progress like I was ever so hoping. We'll try this first before I go. Yeah, this just takes me to floor 5 again. So I'm gonna figure out which teleporter I haven't been to yet. And once I do, we'll resume the adventure. Take care. Yet, so let's get into pace. Gonna walk on here, walk up there, press my key against the layer. Oh, I've talked to you before. You have self-destruct the EM, but I don't think I've went the down path quite yet. And if I haven't, I'm gonna make it work out somehow. Help me! I'm a self-employee. Then why are you fighting me, my dude? Something tells me that you're trying to pull a Womso over me. Trying to lie? That what you're saying isn't true? That you're giving me a fib? Well, we know what to do. We know who can bring order to this place. Now watch it blow up the moment I decide to set up. More so, watch it be irrelevant. But you know, if this I don't know, I could not normally 1-ko a Weezing. So I was gonna say if this 1-ko, then it was worth it, but I could have probably just done 2 drill packs and been in a similar, if not better, situation. Alright, you know what? Hubile is technically a lower level Pokemon, but feel pretty confident Glisses could use all the experience it can get before inevitably hanging out in the PC with all of his old friends. So you have some explaining to do, not a Team Rocket scientist dude, and totally just a self-employee. How do you really know from I was Team Rocket? Well, for one, when I tried to help you, you attacked me. I think that was the biggest giveaway. To be totally accurate, I work for both Sylph and Team Rocket. It's hard to make ends meet. Don't try to pull that relatable bull crud with me. The sad part is that it might actually work. Well, good. I thought I was actually making progress. That we actually have a new episode going. And I'm pretty sure that's the only card key door I haven't opened, and it just led me right back where I started. Well, we have the internet for a reason. To Google.